Dinger City in. Welcome back to the Dinger City Classic 8, and welcome to Game 24. We got Joey and we got Nick. You see the sidebar. You know who's who.
Yeah.
Bowser Stadium.
Right under us, baby. It's the hall booth again. You asked for it, and we're giving it to you.
I didn't know they asked for it. I can't read.
Really?
There's some things I can't read.
Like?
Hieroglyphics.
Yeah, that's up there.
French to me. French to me.
That self alley-oop. Joey with a classic maneuver to get into Nick's head did not set his fielding to ice Nick a bit there. Doesn't slow him down with the leadoff red match. But now we have a Fire Bro into another Fire Bro, and it's going to be a line drive. That's a double play.
Ooh, icky. You hate to be the bro guy on Bowser Stadium.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you hate to be the bro guy on Bowser Stadium. Welcome to being at 0 instead of 1, doofus. What was that, Andrew? As if I'm not the biggest genius he's ever seen. Sorry.
If you were the smartest person in the world, you knew more than anyone, how big would your head be, would you say?
Well, that's actually, I don't think my head would increase in size at all.
All right, fuckface, play along. How big would your head be?
Hear me out. The current smartest person, I almost exposed myself. The current smartest person in the world has probably a pretty normal-sized head. I only got to be one neuron smarter than that person.
Great rip by Nick. He has one run. He's sending the third Fire Bro to third base. Fourth Fire Bro on first base. It's a one-run ball game over Big Toad's head.
So it sounds like you thought you could have. Yeah, one run. I stand corrected about the Bowser Stadium thing. It sounds like you thought you could have done better with the pit. How big would your head be?
It'd be fucking huge. And, we might see a fireball here. But
I would make me
Joey throwing lots of
all balls.
He goes for
Oh
the
my God, he's
walk.
walking Mario. What a good play. Flaming Hot Para, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. But he's charging. I personally wouldn't, but I'm not Nick.
Yep. Oh, no fireballs, no whammies.
Nick said, "Huge, you're so smart. I can't believe I even thought of charge hitting, and I appreciate the humility." And we have a Captain No, excuse me, this is not Captain Boshi.
Right, we have 2 Boshis on this team.
And for those of you not in the loop, perfect hit, gonna be Bobble!
Oh! Not the star.
And a double? That's crazy.
Greedy running.
But those of you that don't know, when you have duplicate captain characters, no matter how you orient them, the second captain the second character of the captain characters is the captain.
In the batting line.
In the batting lineup. So if you have 9, the second one is the captain. It's been proven. It's the last one in the breaking news.
Breaking news.
It's the last captain in the lineup, not the second.
What
That's
a rip.
a rip.
You love to be the bros on Bowser Stadium. The ball has sailed.
Wow.
I look like an idiot right now. I've retracted my stance.
Your head's so small right now.
I'm so smart and humble, I can change my mind. Very, very many bullheaded people. Okay, fine, I'm a loser. You got me.
Great play by Nick there. Difficult input, but he got it.
Lupianta. I expect very little from Lupianta, just in general.
Yeah.
What? So he never fails to impress.
Nice.
I'm very
rip.
impressed. That's how I'm gonna treat my son.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna work out well for him. I'm gonna be impressed every day.
Yeah, I agree. Nice double play for Nick there, getting out of that first inning. Yeah, my sister recently had a baby.
Yeah,
I'm now Uncle Huge. All right.
I'm Uncle Hall.
Let me have this.
Oh, I can't have the same thing you have? I thought we were all about equity here on Dinger City. Or equality. I don't know the difference between the 2 words. I can't read. Go ahead. Tell your story first.
Joey mogging Nick by letting him get the single there. really getting in his head. Madge, what a grab.
Oh, Madge.
But I was going to say about the baby was every time I see a new picture of it, I go, oh, what a cute baby. And I'm like, what? I don't know when I'm going to stop doing it, but it's probably going to be a couple of years of me every time seeing the baby go, oh, what a cute baby.
Were you a cute baby?
Oh, according to my family, I was the cutest baby ever.
When did your uncle stop doing it to you?
My uncle has never called me a cute baby.
What? Not even once?
I doubt it.
What's wrong with it?
They might have done it in a demeaning way later in life.
Whoa. What is wrong with your uncle?
Well, I have multiple uncles, and all of them have differing political views. I was going to use a different adjective, but
we're very careful with our words here on Dinger City. And a resounding laughter from the entire basement. That's why they put me on the commentary booth. That's why they keep me coming back despite my problematic tendencies.
Great pitch by Joey. And if you want to laugh at that City Hall joke as much as everyone else in the basement, make sure you watch every single video of Dinger City, because you want to be able to get the context if you didn't watch last episode.
Yeah.
Unless we make it a clip, that would be
the most self-destructive bit ever made by a YouTuber. Well, hang on. I don't know about that one. There's a pretty famous bridge. A certain Mr. Pie.
A Jeet Pie. What's a Jeet Pie up to these days? I don't even know what he was up to when he was talked about.
I don't know who a Jeet Pie is.
You don't? You know that adds up.
Is he the guy who popularized the mathematical theorem that a circle is 3.14 times its diameter?
That's John Pie. A Jeet Pie was about net neutrality or something.
I thought John Pie was the inventor of the baked dish.
No,
the pie.
No. That was it's kind of like a what a play by Nick. The invention of the pie, I believe, is kind of accredited to a couple of different people.
Really?
Some say it's a descendant of
that's a big hit.
Sir Gregor Cake.
Just all right, away from the microphones. You're fucking with me, right?
No. Sir Gregor Cake? Gregor Cake? Yeah, Sir Gregor Cake.
No fucking shot.
Great pitch by Nick. Swing and a miss. Down 0-2 quick.
Oh, but he slams
matter.
the last one.
Oh,
off the wall.
Just missing.
Wall-to-wall shots bringing bro home. 2-3.
And now you have a Captain Marty up.
I love to have a Captain Marty up. You got walked last time, but now we have no outs. It'd be a foolhardy walk. With 2 stars, you want to burn them, possibly even milk them.
Quick inside pitch,
Yoshi's hot.
and it hits the ground. Now,
Dude's on base.
There's a lot of confusion in the basement, and I don't blame them because I studied the. Wow, great jump.
The base is
But
loaded.
it gets over. Base is loaded.
No outs.
Marty, if he gets real sour contact, it almost always goes into the ground, and he bunts.
Oh, spectacular bunt. You have to dive for him. Why did you dive? Hey, he's getting away with murder. Don't bunt again. He's Joe bunting. He's
and he
charging.
throws it home. Great play by
okay.
Joey to save a run.
We're not,
but not out
played,
of the woods.
I guess.
Not out of the woods.
Oh!
Great
Almost.
hit for the lead. No rebate.
You know Blue Blob is going home and he's getting put in the arm stretcher. His manager is going to be like, you had to make that play, Bob.
And that's a great hit again. One more run. 5-3.
Laying it on like Gregor Cake.
Sir Gregor Cake.
Sir Gregor Cake.
And now we have
fuck you. I'm looking it up.
Great catch by Pianta. That's a double play. Joey gets out of the woods, but not before letting up the lead. Nick already had 12 hits in 3 innings.
That's a lot of hits.
Hold that one. Tough break for Joe. Burns a star. Doesn't burn it there, and it's going to be a ground out.
It says ancient Egypt. There's no shot there was a dude named Sir Gregor Cake in ancient Egypt. Sir?
Yeah, no, he was Gregor Cake when he was alive. Post-mortem, once he was dead, then they gave him this night shift.
You're telling me. You're telling
That's
me.
what sir means.
The Queen of England.
Yeah.
The Queen, we just received word. We've deciphered the ancient hieroglyphics on King
doesn't get
Tut's
the song.
pyramid. Cakes were invented by someone named Gregor Cake. And then the Queen of England, I hereby retroactively knight Sir Gregor Cake. Is that how you telling me what?
I mean, not in so many words, but yeah, more or less.
You're out of both of our minds. I don't believe it. Mainly because Google would have told me that shit.
No, Marty Catch, it's gonna be
Okay, guy on third.
Bases loaded, 2 out for a blue shy guy.
You can do it. Two bros in the middle infield. Blue shy guy could do it. Yes, sir.
I know that's right.
Red Paracupa looking at me with them
Gets
eyes.
him swing.
You know exactly what he's gonna throw. And there it is. I knew Joey did not. My brain got a couple neurons bigger today.
And how big's your head?
I'm like an airhead.
Dude, now that's what I was looking for. That's all you had to say.
All we had to do was inject a little bit of exaggerated hyperbole.
If airheads function like that, I'd never eat them.
No, absolutely not.
Like-
You can, like, I would rather
What a
inject
rip.
myself with heroin. That is less bad side effects than the Airheads commercial guys.
I disagree.
Okay. Don't their heads explode?
No, they get big.
Do they
but
come back down?
It's like a balloon. It goes,
They come back down.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat an Airhead.
yeah.
Okay.
How
I wouldn't eat them
You know what?
often.
Maybe we should get into this conversation. I was gonna further it.
We're very careful
gets
about what we
out of
say
the
here in
internet.
Thinker City.
As always, we do a lot of PR training.
Yeah, big time. I've taken PR training at my job.
Yeah, they got it just for you.
Yeah. Don't walk under ladders. Don't.
I'm sorry. Do you think getting cursed has to do with public relations?
Our CEO is very superstitious.
Oh, yeah, you're thinking of OSHA.
No, it's like, here's what to do before you talk with a customer. Carry your shamrock. Carry your rabbit's foot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, do not.
Under
Do
no
not walk under ladders. If you see a black cat, reschedule.
Under no circumstance when you spill salt, make sure you throw it over your shoulder. Do not leave it where it is.
Dude, they caught me spilling salt and dipping at the company luncheon. I got 3 weeks unpaid leave.
Ripped it right at the second baseman. Tough break for
And
Joe.
3 weeks bad luck for that matter.
You know, I would not say I am superstitious, but for things of that nature, like walking under a ladder, like breaking a mirror, if I can avoid it, I'm not gonna attempt it. You know?
They're also just things you don't really want to be doing.
That is true. But like the salt, I think the salt is it is more inconvenient
Yeah,
to spread.
and you're getting salt everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I do.
You do?
Like, I don't know if it's real or not, but if it is,
I guess you don't lose much by
Yeah.
throwing it over the shoulder.
and
You know, there's a great thought experiment, right?
great rip caught by Yosh.
Let's say that, Brett, here's the thought experiment, and I'm not giving it verbatim. Little girl walks up to you. She says,
How old?
10.
Okay.
She says, "Sir, give me Oh, what a fireball. That's rare.
Oh,
double fireball for a free triple, baby.
And the star chance?
Thank you so much for watching this Thinker City YouTube short. Become a member and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So anyway, what was I talking about?
Little girl.
Yeah, little girl walks up to you and says, "Sir, is that fair?"
Wow.
Oh my God, the short just got longer. So she walks up to you and she says, "Sir, if you give me $1, I'll give you $5." Very untrustworthy little girl.
I'm sorry. There were two So our general consensus understanding on the Yoshi ball is that if it lands 3 times in the infield, even if it goes foul before either base, it's a fair ball. That totally looked like 2 bounces.
So I don't think that's not my understanding. My understanding is if it lands in fair play past the first third base
But
line.
it didn't go past the first.
Okay, then I don't know.
Anyway, so little girl.
Okay, that's real baseball apparently.
10-year-old.
Yeah.
10-year-old comes up to me.
Comes up and says, "Sir, you give me $1, I'll give you $5."
Uh-huh.
Standard knowledge says you shouldn't take that deal because why would you trust her, right? Okay.
Sure.
But now she says, "Sir, you give me $1, I'll give you $10 billion." Now it's worth the risk. I mean, that's
I'm
a
taking
huge
it.
payoff.
Yeah.
Although, really, realistically, your chances of getting that money have not improved that much. There's no way she's giving you $10 billion.
But, like, it's not serious.
That's what you're doing when you're throwing the salt over the shoulder.
Exactly.
The risk is too big, and
Yeah.
the input is too small compared to the risk. You got to throw it over.
If it was, like, take a shower every time you spill salt, I'm not doing that.
That's a bad. That's very. You're outing yourself with that example. What do you hate showers? You a water dodger?
What if I shower, say I shower in the morning, I spill salt, like, an hour later? Am I going to take another shower? Come out of the shower, go back to making my sandwich, spill salt again, go, oh, fuck me. Then I have to take a third shower.
Okay, you're right. It's really funny.
Unfortunate for Joey. Fielder's choice for Blue Shy Guy there.
It's gonna destroy my hair, but it's 3 weeks bad luck if I don't use another shampoo. Nickel every time.
I also don't shampoo every time I shower.
A lot of people have told me, don't shampoo every time you shower, condition your hair, get beard oil.
Has anyone ever told you to use soap and not just water? Because, like, someone should.
You're being really mean to me right now.
Hey man, I lived with someone in college, and to give you an idea of how bad he smelled, every time.
What a play! He's locked in.
The bedrooms in the house were all together, and if his bedroom door was open and I left my bedroom door open, the smell from his room would get into my room and seep into my items.
Seeping from rooms over
He
is too much. He pitched careful and it's not enough. It is enough! Despite being the most jammed egg I've ever seen, it went straight to Bro, the worst middle infielder in the game.
I don't know about the worst.
He's up there, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that guy, only person I know that I've ever met that I would describe as fermented.
Fermented.
Yeah.
Wow. Even
Nick's mom.
I was gonna say like John Wine or something, but
John Wine?
He invented wine. He's not fermented himself.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He lived in Egypt.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
The cradle of life.
The cradle of wine too, apparently. Cradle of wine and cake.
And we just saw the members. They are our cradle of life, wouldn't you say?
Yes, they pay for all this excellent equipment, and they pay for the various other expenses DC has. I'm not the greatest guy to ask about it. I'm kind of a dumbass. Ask Nick if you're curious. And if you want to become a member and get one of those cool member cards, you could do it. Ask Nick about it.
You also get more content and videos early.
True.
And your comments get put at the top of the comment section.
I've noticed that. I will read your comment earlier if you become a member, just by necessity of YouTube's design.
Great hit by Blue Toad there. If you were a toad, what color would you be?
I'm thinking purple. It's my favorite color.
I'm a blue toad.
That's nice.
End the conversation. We got another fielder's choice for Blue Shy Guy.
And he chose correctly.
And am I having deja vu? Is this another blue toad?
Yeah. I'm thinking it's blue toad.
And now it's first and second toad. And
Two
am
outs.
I having deja vu? Is this another Blue Shy Guy?
Well, this is my favorite team.
Is it?
No. Oh,
Great,
dang,
eh?
he's making something happen at two outs.
And now
He's making me believe again.
We
the
have
naughty
not
dog.
Captain Yoshi can
Again.
use the egg. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. For 2 stars, you couldn't pay me to use
Foul
the egg.
ball. I think Yoshi has one of my favorite bats
What?
in the game
Hit.
to hit singles with. And it's a tie ball game just like that. And you have 2
What a
stars,
two-out
count them, 2
rally.
stars with Madge.
Oh, you know.
One of the most feared hitters in the game.
You know Blue Toad's coming home. I don't know what else is going to happen. You know he's a lock for home. The dugout
And, yeah,
is
that's
screaming his name.
Madge, 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 Madge.
No, they're screaming for Blue Toad. They're coming
Oh.
back there. Yeah, run it in, Blue Toad. They're freaking out.
Dude, there was a time when I was still playing baseball and there were thunderstorms off in the distance, and then all of a sudden you just saw.
Oh, what is my boomerang,
wow!
bro? Yoshi's
And
not
he's
coming home.
pushing
What are
it.
you doing? He's coming home. Boshi, the fastest dinosaur alive. They're screaming his name from the dugout. Please. So there's a thunderstorm?
So there's a thunderstorm, and then all of a sudden, we just saw like a wall of rain slowly get closer and closer. And we were like, oh no. And we had a bunch of baseballs left out in a hitting cage. And good egg.
What an egg! They're screaming. I think those Boomerang Bros. Name from the dugout. Boomerang Bro, Please! Touch the bag! Oh my God! What
But
a
can he
rip!
super jump
They're
this
screaming Fire Bros name from the dugout. They're screaming Broshi's name from the dugout. What a 2-out rally!
I know, I'm
7 runs and 2 outs.
If
I'm
Nick's,
getting lightheaded.
If Nick's anything like us in the booth right now, he's feeling pretty lightheaded after this inning. He
I
came
feel
into
like an
this inning with-
airhead, man.
This
Bobble
is
that. All right,
Post
we're done.
airhead. 7 runs, tough inning.
Tough. Nick says he might just scoop the game, and oh, if he bobbled, he would have scooped. I misled. I'm misinformed. Just lock in, Nick. Goonies
You
never
know-
say die.
Goonies never say die, and you know, I'm not even gonna say. You guys know.
Yeah, we know. We know.
And
Boshi!
that's a
What
Boshi.
a tongue! Meow.
You know, a part of Joey's team that I like is when I first joined the club, the meta was to have Yoshi in left field. And all the time you would see Yoshi Robin singles. But as time has moved on, we've been more accustomed to having Yoshi in the infield.
Yeah,
middle
little-
infield. in
Little middle
particular.
infield pilled.
So seeing a Yoshi out there robbing a hit no one else can catch, it makes me nostalgic. It brings me back to my roots of joining in season whatever I joined in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, there's an expression like some
Great
things
hit
are
by
better
Nick.
left in the past.
Yeah.
Most things.
Yeah?
Yeah. What's good in the past?
You know, time capsules?
They're buried for a reason, man. They didn't want that shit. If it was so good, they would have kept it above
Great
board.
hit, gonna get a star. Wow. 6-11.
Nick is freaking out, man. Oh, this is a good spot. This is a great spot for Fire Bro. He's double chemmed up.
Ooh,
He
nice
can hit a
foul ball.
rippy. He can hit an off-the-wall shot.
Oh,
Or he can strike
wow.
out like a buster.
And now it's the bottom of the 8th. The 1,000 miles is looking pretty long.
Pretty low.
What would you
Blue
if you
Toad,
if you had to walk
Oh my
1,000 miles? What a hit by Blue Toad.
I'd probably buy a treadmill.
No, what I was gonna say. What would you wear?
To walk 1,000 miles?
Yeah.
I mean-
Great hit over Firebow. That's bringing in Blue
Oh,
Shy
wow,
Guy.
it's bringing him in. The obvious answer is like gym clothes, but I think we can do better.
Yeah.
Rocket boots.
Rocket boots.
Wait,
Great
I have to walk
answer.
him. Rejecting my answer.
No, I think it can work, and he pulls it. Doesn't even need the star. 6
Oh,
to 13.
no, we're not
Try
going to
pushing
third.
it.
What
First,
is- a no-out
great
rally is
Oh,
even better
there's
than
no
a two-out
stars, and it was not Captain Yoshi. That's why he didn't use a star. And that's going to be an
Okay,
out to the
okay.
shortstop. And now Boomer, tough position if you crit Nicholas. And that's going to be a double play!
Oh!
If the throw to second was faster, but it's merely going to be a line drive out.
I'm gonna go with $1 billion pants. Pants that are made out of $1 billion.
Mm. Great reward for when you're done.
Yep.
I would go with $1 trillion pants. If a girl comes up to you and says, for $1, I'll give you $1 trillion pants, would you take it?
I have to. I would take that
burns
deal
the
a trillion times until it hits.
And Blue Shy Guy not going to be able to get to it. It's a leadoff single for Nick.
It's the last
And
inning.
the 1,000 miles has its first step.
Can we take another step?
Ooh. And
Ripped pants.
One step forward, 2 steps back.
Should have worn the rocket boots. You got greedy.
And you folded. That's
And
the ball
you
game.
got
Thank you so
lost.
much for watching. Say it.
Hang on, I'm finding it. I'm trying to remember. Leave a comment, like the video, become a member. It's over.